Hi guys. So another little tidbit for you for things that hopefully will be helpful in your future. One is how to manage an argument with your friend, with your wife, with your husband, with your girlfriend, with your partner, with whatever. Okay? First off, you need to remind yourself that, hey, it's okay to be angry. It's natural. It's human. We get mad. Okay? It's normal. It's okay. That's the first step. If you deny it, you let that hate, that anger stay inside, you're just going to boil over. So realize that it's okay to be angry. Okay? But realize that, hey, you may be mad, but you're on the same team. You're going through the same thing. You want that relationship. You want that friendship. And you want these things. Remember that. Because though you disagree, you're not enemies. So you don't name call. You don't hit. Okay, that's bad. Your little kid shouldn't hit either. Don't hit, it's bad. Okay, yell, scream, these kind of things. Okay? Threaten to leave them. I'm never going to talk to you again. See, look at her. She's like, buzz off. You killed my fish. Yeah, she's angry about it. He's like, I'm sorry. I love you. Okay? You have arguments over silly things. Of course, that could be a important fish. Okay? Next, never use something that gave you confidence. Okay? If your wife tells you something that happened to her in her life, don't bring it back and say, oh yeah, and your boyfriend Frank. I told you that in confidence. You break that trust, it's almost impossible to build back up again. Okay? So don't use something they told you in confidence because it's betraying that. Also, never walk out of the room while you're in the middle of an argument. Because what happens? The argument's not done, you leave, you just start thinking about it. And it just boils up in your mind. And what started off as a small something, you wanted hash browns, and she made French fries. Turns into, I hate you, bitch, you never do what I want for dinner. And then she's like, well, I am cooking all the time, and you don't do anything. Why don't you clean the house sometimes? And these arguments explode. You don't want that. So deal with the argument then. Okay? Don't leave the room. And if you have to, say, okay, we're going to talk about this later. We're going to take time tomorrow, we're going to talk about this issue. Because you need to deal with it, because if you don't, it's going to explode. Maybe not the next day, but eventually it will. Okay? Think about it. How many times have you had a girlfriend or a boyfriend break up with you because you left the seat up? You chew with your mouth open. That's not the reason why. There's other things into it. That was just the last straw. Okay? And also, acknowledge the other person's feelings. Okay? She's upset about him killing the fish. If he says, well, it's just a fish, that's not going to help. Realize that what you're arguing about is important for that other person. Take their perspective. See how it is that you can empathize with them. Okay? Find out more about why they're upset with it, and you start talking. Because that's the key thing in these fights and things like that, is that you talk and you work things through. Because you're friends, you're lovers, you're husband and wife. You have fights, it happens. But you can use it to learn more about each other and make things better. Okay. So, 1, remind yourself it's okay to be angry. 2, understand that you're still on the same team. Okay, so you want these things to work out. 3, never use something they gave you in trust against them. 4, never walk out of the room until the argument's over, unless you're going to schedule time to talk about it later. And 5, acknowledge the other person's feelings. And that's going to help you manage an argument with a friend, a wife, a husband, anybody. Okay?